Welcome everyone for our community vinyasa class. My name is Michelle. Really happy to be here. Happy Mother's Day. So we're all women. Maybe not all of us are mothers, but I'm glad you guys all willing to spend time to take care of yourself so you can take care of your loved ones. Today, as usual, we have a full body workout. So we are gonna do a little bit of everything, focusing on flexibility. We have some back bend, some twisting, and as always, we will have some core work. So building up strength, as always. We will get started in extended child's pose. So your knees can be wide or close to one another. Bring your big toes to touch and extend both arms long in front of you, resting your hips on your thighs, resting your hips on your feet. And just taking a moment here to settle in your space and feeling supported by the earth, acknowledging that you are here. So make the next 60 minutes just for you. Child's pose is a great way to start our practice. We are already gently stretching out our whole backside body. So keep walking your hands forward and sink your hips low. Feel the stretch of your back. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale, side it out. One more inhale through the nose. And exhale, side it out. Introducing Ujjayi Breath. So you will inhaling and exhaling through the nose. As you exhale, constrict the back of your throat like you're fogging up a mirror. Create an Oceana sound. Ujjayi breath is a great way to build up heat in your body. I encourage you to use Ujjayi breath throughout your practice. Child's pose is a resting pose. You can always come back to a child's pose. Take breaks, drink water whenever you need to, and know that my voice is merely a guidance. Now pushing yourself up and find a comfortable seat. And bring your right shin in front of the left. So your right shin should be parallel to the short edge of the mat. As you inhale, sitting up tall. As you exhale, gently fold forward. So gently stretching out our right hip, our right thigh. You might feel this in your lower back. Your spine can be round. Let the gravity to help you fold. No strength requires. Deep breathing through the nose. Big breath out. One more 4 rounds of breath here. As you exhale, slowly press yourself back to center. Now bring your right knee to be aligned with your hips. So it will look like this. And so you should feel a stretch in your inner thigh. You can gently have a back bend here. It doesn't look much, but it can be pretty intense. So if at any point it feels too much, you can coming out a little bit. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath out. Now crossing your right knee over to the left, you will find one seated twist before we switch side. So inhale, sitting up tall, grounding down through both sits bone. Exhale, twist right. So gazing towards your right shoulder, tucking in your belly. Every inhale, you lengthen your spine. Every exhale, you twist. Now slowly coming back to center. We now switch side, so bring your left shin in front of your right. As you inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, fold forward. So stretching out our left thigh, our left hip. You might notice the difference between both sides and just be gentle with your body. Practice patience. So no forcing here, just letting yourself be soft and use your breath to guide you through. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath out. One more full round of breath here to stay. And as you exhale, slowly pressing yourself up. Take your time. Now this time bring your left knee align with your hip. Your left shin parallel to the long edge of the mat. And find the stretch in your inner thigh here. You can also lift your chest here if you feel open. Keep breathing. Now coming back to center, crossing your left leg over to the right. Grounding down through both sits bone. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, find a twist to the left. So gazing towards your left shoulder. Spine is long. Every inhale, you lengthen. And exhale, you twist. Now slowly coming back to center. Cross your legs and find a tabletop pose. So your shoulders right above your wrist, your hips align with your knees. Slightly tuck in your lower back so your whole spine is long here. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up, cow pose. Lift your tailbone up. Exhale, cat, dome the spine, pushing the floor away. Inhale, cow pose, gaze up. Exhale, cat, dome the spine. Continue to do cat-cows or any organic movements that feels good in your body. Maybe you finding some C shapes, some S shapes for your spine. And notice if there's any sticking point today. Just notice it. Gently warming up our spine here. On your next breath, coming back to center. Now place your left palm in the middle of the mat. Inhale, reach your right arm up and find 3 big circles here. So one big round, opening up our shoulders. Inhale, right arm reaches long. Exhale, thread the needle. So gazing towards your left side. Your left palm can stay right here, or you can extend your left arm long. So also stretching out our whole left side body, our left arm. You can close your eyes. One full round of breath here. And as you exhale, pressing down your left palm, reach your right arm up one more time. And exhale, coming back down. Now bring your right hand in the middle. Inhale, reach your left arm up and find that 3 big circles here. So opening up our left side body. Inhale, left arm reaches long. Exhale, thread it through, gazing towards your right side. And try to have your hips directly on top of your knees. So you might need to shift your hips towards the left a little bit. Same options with your right palm. You can extend along to feel even more stretch of your right side body. One more big inhale here. And as you exhale, pressing down your right palm, reach your left arm up. And exhale, tabletop. Find one more round of cat-cows. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Now tuck your toes. Find your first downward facing dog. So lift your hips up. Your hands should be about shoulders with distance, feet about hips with distance, or maybe wider. For this first downward facing dog, the goal here is really trying to lengthen your tailbone up towards the sky. So maybe you bend your knees a lot here. So stretching out our whole backside body, our both hamstrings. You can bend one knee and the other. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, wrap dog fold. So let your upper body hang heavy here. Maybe your belly touches your thigh, head and neck relax. Option to grab opposite elbows. Maybe you sway from side to side, decompressing our spine. And keep breathing. Now release both palms down, one vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. Take your time. So your feet should be about hips with distance, really grounding down through all 4 corners of your feet, rolling your shoulders away from your ear. Chest is proud. Extend all 10 fingers wide. You are a tall, strong mountain. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms long. Exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes. I invite you to use this opportunity to set an intention for your practice. Maybe thinking about one word you want to focus on today. And take a big breath in to acknowledge your intention. And big breath out. Open your eyes. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms long. And exhale, find a gentle bend towards the right. So grab a hold of your left wrist. Your weight still evenly distributed to both feet. Bring your right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. One more inhale to reach. Exhale back to center. Inhale, find a bend towards the left side this time, stretching out your whole right side body. And try to keep two shoulders in one line. So maybe bring your right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. One more inhale here. Exhale back to center. Inhale, find a baby back bend. So lifting your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, neutral spine. Exhale, plank pose, plant your palms, step both feet back. Your core is engaged, your shoulders right above your wrist. Your hips should be aligned with your shoulder. Imagine yourself puffing up the middle point of your shoulder blades. Squeeze your glutes, so strong. Now lower your knees and lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, low cobra, lift your heart, pressing down your pubic bone and the tops of your feet, lengthening your spine. Exhale, release. One more, inhale, low cobra. Exhale, tabletop to downward facing dog. Beautiful. So that is our flow for today. We will come back to this flow many times throughout the class. You can always make modifications, do add-on, do whatever your body needs for your practice. Inhale, your right leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knees, opening up your hips. So use your knees to make some big hip circles, circling up your ankles, your thigh. And still trying to keep your weight evenly distributed to both palms. So only opening up our lower body here. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. And lower your back knee down. Your right knee is right above your right ankle. Draw your navel in, lengthening your tailbone down. Light on your fingertips. Rise up, crescent lunge. Feel the stretch of your left hip flexors, your psoas. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, find a twist towards the right. Your palms can stay at your heart, or you can extend both arms long, maybe gazing towards your right fingertips. Continue to reach your tailbone down and lengthening the crown of the head towards the sky. Bring your palms back to heart center, coming back to center. Half split, straighten your right leg, flex your right toes towards your face, stretching out our right hamstrings. Option to shift your weight forward and back a couple times. Now walk your hands forward. Find a modified pyramid pose. So straighten both legs, shorten your stand. Your left toes is above 45-degree angle. And let your upper body fold forward towards your right leg. Trying to square your hips towards the front of the mat. You can maintain a micro bend in both knees. Head and neck relax here. One more round of breath here to feel the stretch. Now walk your hands forward, standing split. So lift your left leg up. Balancing on your right foot. Find a little tiny pulses. Use your left leg. So tiny pulses. Squeeze your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low lunge. Lower down. Inhale. Easy twist. Reach your right arm long. Exhale. Plank pose. Lower down halfway or all the way down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. So that is our warm-up flow for the right side. We now will repeat that on the left. Inhale, your left leg rises. Exhale, bend your knees, opening up our left side body. Using your left knee to make some big hip circles, circling up your ankles, your thigh. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, low lunge. Lower your back knee down, lengthening your tailbone down, using your core to rise up, crescent lunge. Feel the stretch of your right thigh, your psoas. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale to prepare for our twist. Exhale, twist left, gazing towards your left shoulder. Option to extend both arms long. Also finding your balance here. Every inhale you lengthen, every exhale you twist. Bring your palms back to heart center. Now straighten your left leg, half split, flexing your left toes towards your face, stretching out our left hamstrings, our left calf. Now walk your hands forward, a modified pyramid pose. So straighten both legs, shorten your stand. Your right toes above 45-degree angle, pointing towards the right side. Let your upper body hand heavy here. Bring your right hip forward, left hip back. So trying to square your hips. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath out. Walk your hands forward. Find your standing split. So lift your right leg up, balancing on your left foot, squeezing your glutes. We find our tiny pulses here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low lunge, lower down. Inhale, easy twist, reach your left arm long. Exhale, plank pose, and find your flow. From downward facing dog, inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips low. Arms can reach as long or bring your palms to heart center if it's too much for your shoulder. Your weight is in your heels, so you should be able to wiggle your toes here. Core is engaged, spine is long. So strong and feeling that burn in your thigh. Chair pose, it's so good for us. Can you challenge yourself? Maybe you sink a little lower today because you can. One more round of breath here. Inhale, stretch it out, upward salute. Option for a back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose and find your flow. We all meet back in downward facing dog. Let's find one collective breath here together. Inhale through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, warrior two. So spin your back heel down. Rise up. Your right knee should be right above your right ankle. Keep pressing into the knife edge of your left foot. Extend both arms long, squeezing your shoulder blades together so your upper body is also engaged. Your shoulders away from your ear. Strong warrior two. Inhale to reverse, reaching your right arm up and over. Stretching out your whole right side body. Still commit to the bend in your front knee. Exhale, side angle, reaching your right arm down, left arm long. Inhale, straighten both legs, find a reverse triangle. So shorten your stand, reaching your right arm up and over. As you exhale, bring both hands to your waist. Find your triangle pose. So start to tilt your hips towards your left and lower your upper body down. Your hands can stay on your waist. If you feel stable, you can start to extend one hand or maybe both hands. Your core is engaged, your spine is long. Try to have your weight evenly distributed to both feet. Your whole side body is facing towards the long edge of the mat. So strong. Now slowly coming back to center. Bring your palms on your waist, pivot all 10 toes forward so you're facing towards the front of the mat. Can you find the one-legged mountain pose from here? So balancing on your right leg, your left thigh parallel to the mat. Option to stay right here, or we move on to warrior three. So start to kick your left heel back and lower your upper body down. Your hands can be at heart center, or you can extend both arms long. Core is definitely engaged here. Strong standing leg. Keep kicking your left heel back, finding a point of focus to help you balance. We are gonna coming back to a chair pose in 3. Stay with me, 2, 1. Find the chair pose from here. I know, I promise we won't be here forever. Now wrapping your right leg on top of the left. So finding an eagle pose and wrapping your right arm underneath your right, finding one bind or both. Bring your shoulders down, elbows up, hands moving away from you. And challenging yourself to sit a little lower, squeezing everything together. One more round of breath here, because you can. Now unravel your legs, only kick your right heel back. Just one round of breath here. Now lower both hands down, standing split. Shiva squat, bring your knees to knees. Standing split, lift. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale to lift. Exhale, Shiva. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, Shiva. Now finding a low lunge and plank pose and find your flow or skip it. You always have options. So listen to your body. One more strong practice on the other side. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Your left knee should be right above your left ankle. Keep peeling your left thigh open, pressing down the knife edge of your right foot, shoulders away from your ear, core engaged. Inhale to reverse, reaching your left arm up and over. Find a big side body stretch. Exhale, side angle, reaching your left arm down, right arm up. Gazing towards your right fingertips, if it's okay, in your neck. Coming back to center, straighten both legs, shorten your stand. Inhale, reverse triangle, reaching your left arm up. Now exhale, have both palms on your waist and find your triangle pose on this side. So tilting your hips towards the right and lower your upper body down. Imagine your whole body is between two panels of the glass. So everything should be aligned here. Your right shoulders right above your left shoulder. Your both hips are in one line. Your pelvis pointing towards the long edge of the mat. One more round of breath here to stay. And as you exhale, slowly coming back up. Bring your hands on your waist, pivot all 10 toes forward. You know where we are going. Can you find the one-legged mountain pose? So balancing on your left leg, bring your right knee up. Option to stay right here, still building strength, or move on to warrior three. So start to kick your right heel back and lower your upper body down. Your palms can be at heart center, or you can reach both arms long. Using your core will also help you balance. Strong standing leg. You got this. We are gonna find our chair pose because you can. In 3, stay with me, 2, 1, chair pose. So strong. This time finding our eagle legs on the left leg. So wrapping your left leg around your right and wrapping your left arm under your right arm, finding 1 bind or 2 bind. Bring your shoulders down, elbows up, hands moving away from you. And sit a little lower, squeezing everything together. You got this. Now unravel your leg only, kick your left heel back, balancing on your right foot. Standing split. Release both hands down and finding our Shiva squat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Shiva, knee to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, Shiva. Now find your plank pose and your flow. And finding a child's pose. Towel off. Drink some water. Nice job, everyone. What a strong practice. We still have some more work to do before we coming down. So when you're ready, we all meet back in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, your right leg rises. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse, reach your right arm long. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, reaching your right arm long. Exhale, triangle pose. Only one round of breath here. Rising back up. This time pivot all 10 toes forward. Inhale to extend. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Release. So stretching out our both hamstrings. Try to have your hips right above your knees, right above your heels. So you might need to tilt your weight forward a little bit. So have your weight in the balls of your feet to have that alignment. Option to grab from the back of your shin if you want more active stretch. Now release both hands on the mat, walking yourself forward. Find a low lunge. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, easy twist. An option for a quad stretch. So bend your left knee, grab a hold of your left foot. One full round of breath here. Exhale, release, plank pose, and find your flow. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, find your triangle pose. Only one round of breath here to stay. As you exhale, coming back to center. Pivot all 10 toes forward. Find your wide-legged forward fold on the other side. This time I offer you another options. So bring your left palm on the mat as you inhale, reach your right arm long. So find a twist here. And exhale, lower your right hand down. Inhale, reach your left arm long. And exhale, release. Now walking your hands towards your left foot. Low lunge, lower your back knee down. Inhale, easy twist, reach your left arm long. If you did the quad stretch on the other side, find your quad stretch here. So bend your right knee, grab a hold of your right foot. Using your breath to guide you through. And exhale, release, plank pose, and find your flow. We all meet back in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, this time walk your hands back to meet your feet. Your feet will be about mat width distance. Heels in, toes out. Find your Malasana squat. So squatting down. Your palms be at heart center, using your elbow to help you press your thigh open. If you have any inversion like crow or flying frog, you're welcome to go there. Thinking about keep lengthening your tailbone down, reaching the crown of the head towards the sky. And your core should still be slightly engaged here, so you're not dumping all your weight down on your hips. And feeling any inversion, coming back to Malasana squat. Release both palms down and straighten both legs. We will find gorilla pose, so your feet will be about hips width distance. Flip your palms towards the sky and slide your palms underneath your feet. So you're standing on your palms. And let your upper body hand heavy here, head and neck relax. Use your body weight to massage your palms. We've done quite a few chaturangas in the class, so this is our opportunity to sending some love and care to our palms. Now release your palms, walk yourself forward to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips low, reaching both arms long. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist right. Your left elbow might be in between your knees, maybe at the outside of your right thigh. Keep pressing into your palms to help you twist. Try to square both hips forward. So bring your left knee back if it's coming out. Now shift your weight to your right foot. Lift your left leg up, flamingo pose. Duck your left foot back You're in Revolve Twist. Always have options to lower your back knee down right away for a deeper twist. We're gonna stay here for 3 full rounds of breath. So settle in, coming back to your breathing, to your intention. And sending your breath to any tight spot, maybe your hips, maybe your thigh. Now release both palms to frame your right foot. Straighten both legs, finding our pyramid pose one more time. And upper body fold over towards your right leg. Notice if this one feels any different than the very first one we've done in the beginning of the class. Now step your left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One vertebra at a time, coming up to standing mountain pose. Taking your time. Once you're there, we pause here for a breath to letting that side go before we moving on to the left side. Inhale, upward salute, reaching both arms long. Exhale, chair pose, sink low. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, twist left. So same option, your arms might be between your knees. Maybe it's outside of your left thigh. Try to have your palms in the middle of your chest and keep pressing into your palms to help you twist. So strong. Now shift your weight towards your left foot. Lift your right leg up, flamingo pose. Duck your right foot back, revolve twist. Always have options to lower your back knee down right away for a deeper twist. Three, four rounds of breath here. Every inhale, you lengthen your spine. Every exhale, you twist. Now gazing towards the front of the mat, release your palms, straighten both legs. Find your pyramid pose. Micro bend on your left knee to protect your knee joints. Head and neck relax. Step your right foot to meet the left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. And pause here. We're gonna move on to the side plank right away. Now bring your right palm in the middle of the mat. Spin both heels down. Reaching your left arm long. Side plank on the left. You always have options to lower your lower knees down for some support. And keep pressing your hips up. So trying to have your hips align with your shoulder. So strong. Core is engaged. Now lower your left arm down. Plank pose, we go straight to the other side. So bring your left palm in the middle, spin both heels down, reaching right arm long. Same options, you can lower your left knee down here. Keep pressing your hips high. Maybe gazing towards your right fingertips. So strong. Now slowly lower down to the plank pose and lower all the way down to your belly. Beautiful, nice job. A few more back strengthening posture. So bring your palms by your side, palm face down. The first one is half locust, so we will lift only our chest up. Exhale out all the air to prepare. As you inhale, lift your heart. And squeeze your shoulder blades together, pressing down your pubic bone. Your whole spine is long, your neck is long. Making sure you can still breathe here. If you cannot breathe, that means you're going too far. One more inhale here to lengthen. Exhale, release, gaze right, left cheek on the mat. Closing your eyes. Now bring your head back to center. Next round, we do full locust. So we're gonna lift everything up. Exhale out all the air to prepare. As you inhale, lift your heart, lift your legs, lift your arms, squeezing your glutes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. So strong. You're flying up on the sky. Now fun transition, optional. Can you bend your knees and grab a hold of both feet? So now you're on the bow pose and keep kicking your feet into your hands. Inhale, one more kick, one more lift. So strong. Exhale, release. Gaze left, right cheek on the mat. Bend your knees, windshield wipe to release your lower back. Now pressing yourself to standing on your knees for camel pose. Your knees will be about hips width distance. Bring your palms in your lower back. As you inhale, start to lift your heart and use your palms to press your hips forward. Really focusing on lifting your heart up rather than back bend. We don't want to overarch our lower back. If you feel open and you want more back bend, you can start to have one hand on your ankle, maybe both. And keep lifting your heart up. Now bring both hands on your lower back, slowly rising back up and have a seat on your heel, hero's pose. Closing your eyes. And just acknowledging that camel pose is a big heart opening pose. So if there's any emotions, knowing that it's all normal, we take a big breath in to acknowledge. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, reaching both arms long and find a steeple grip. So inhale, extend. Exhale, half tortoise pose. So lower down with a flat back, using your core. Trying to have your forehead touches the mat before your pinky toes. Once you reach the mat, you can release your grip and continue to walk your hands forward while keep your hips down. So our whole spine is long. If you release your steeple grip, find your grip using your core to rise up with a flat back. And exhale, release both palms down. Now swing both legs in front of you and lower yourself all the way down to your back. And hugging your knees to your chest. Rock from side to side. Massage your upper back, middle back, and lower back. You've done all the hard work. Now it is time for you to relax and to stretch. Now keep your right knee hugged in. Extend your left leg long. As you inhale, press your right knee towards your right armpit. Half window moving pose. Exhale, supine twist. Crossing your right knee over to the left. And gaze right. Try to have your right shoulder down. And stacking your right hip on top of the left. Closing your eyes if you have not already. Now slowly bring your knee back to center. Give your right knee one more squeeze. Now we swap out the legs. So hug your left knee in. As you inhale, squeezing your left knee towards your left armpit. Exhale, supine twist, crossing your left knee over to the right and gaze left, closing your eyes. And notice if you're still holding any tension in your body, maybe the space between your eyebrow, your jaws. Can you soften them? Now gently bring your left knee back to center, hugging your left knee in. Now bend both knees, find a happy baby pose. So grab from the outside or inside of your feet. And you have options here. You can keep your knees bent and continue to press your feet down to open up your hips more. Or you can straighten one leg, straighten the other. Find some additional hamstring stretch if that is calling for you. So do what your body wants. Giving yourself a big smile for all the work you've done for your body. And notice if your tailbone curl up here, try to keep your tailbone down so your whole spine is on the mat. Now release both palms, find legs up the wall pose. So extend both legs long. If you have any final inversion, like shoulder stand or plow pose, now that it is time for you to do so, or you can stay in this legs up the wall pose. Very restorative posture that encourages the circulation. So feel that fresh blood rushing back to your heart, to your brain. If you're in any inversion, we all meet back in legs off the wall pose. Now hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself the biggest hug yet. And take a big inhale. And exhale, Shavasana. Release, taking up space. Feet flop open. Rolling your shoulders away from your ear. Palms faces up. Closing your eyes. And use the next minute or so to think about absolutely nothing, giving your body this opportunity to integrate and digest all the hard work you've done for your body. I will guide you out when it is time. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as it serves you. If you're ready to move on to your day, start to invite some movements in your body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, rocking your head from side to side, and pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat in your own time. And bring your palms to heart center. Thank you all so much for sharing your energy and join me for this wonderful practice on the Mother's Day. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Namaste.